With developing news now on the deadly shooting at a Buffalo grocery store. Diary entries revealing how the suspected gunman plotted the rampage. This is a live look at the Tops Friendly grocery store. Investigators say the suspect visited that store back in March, where he recorded the number of black people who were shopping there. According to a diary entry posted online, he even talked with the store's security guard. Obviously disturbing details there. CBS News' Michael George has more.
Sarah, tonight we are seeing so much grief in this Buffalo community as people come together to remember the victims, but we're also seeing anger. A lot of people feel some red flags were missed with the accused shooter, and they also feel that the nation isn't doing nearly enough to address white supremacy and gun control. FBI agents are collecting and documenting evidence from this weekend's mass shooting at the Tops supermarket in Buffalo. Officials say the suspected gunman had plans to continue his deadly rampage.
And if not for the quick response of the Buffalo Police Department, he certainly would have killed more people in this immediate area.
Investigators say the 18-year-old specifically targeted the store because he wanted to kill as many black people as possible. Over the weekend, he pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. Ruth Whitfield was one of the lives lost. She stopped at the store after visiting her husband of 68 years at a nursing home. Family members were overcome by grief at a news conference.
But we're not just hurting, we're angry, we're mad. This shouldn't have happened.
Attorney Ben Crump is representing the Whitfield family and is demanding accountability beyond the suspect.
The people who curate the hate, the people who inspire the hate on websites and internet services and cable news stations.
New York State officials say the suspect, who lived hundreds of miles away, threatened a shooting at his high school last year. Investigators say he plotted this attack over several months, and they're looking at a 180-page document he posted online describing himself as a white supremacist and an anti-Semite. At the White House, President Biden paid tribute to Aaron Salter, a retired police officer who worked as a store security guard.
He actually was able to shoot the assailant twice, but he had on a bulletproof vest, and he lost his life in the process.
Now let's talk more about that threat the suspect allegedly made last year. According to law enforcement, he was given a mental health evaluation, but he was never charged with a crime, and he was never barred from owning firearms. Law enforcement officials say it appears he slipped through the cracks. In Buffalo, New York, Michael George, KPIX 5.
Putting this tragedy in some context now, it fits a pattern of young white men with extreme views who've targeted minority communities over and over. In 2015, a 21-year-old white supremacist opened fire on a black church in Charleston, South Carolina. 9 people were killed there. The shooter was driven by hate and specifically targeted the church. In Charlottesville in 2017, a 20-year-old self-proclaimed white supremacist drove his car into a crowd of people protesting a Unite the Right rally. 1 person was killed there. In El Paso in 2019, 23 people were killed in a shooting inside of a Walmart. Investigators say the 21-year-old shooter admitted he traveled to the store to target Mexicans.